Happy Saturday, guys. So I am finally back to do a video with little Miss Nia Grace. And Nia Grace is the Gaby Gail Awake Kit by Clear Taylor Dolls. She is from the Vinyl Reborn Kit Editions by Clear Taylor Dolls. And she is the newest baby in my nursery. She's been home about 2 weeks, going on 2 weeks, I'm thinking. And her artist is Gladys Aguilar from Gladys Nursery. So I'm going to be changing her into an outfit. Since she came home, I think this is my first time putting her in an outfit that I have for her. Because she's mostly been in this gown, and then I think I had her in a onesie, so I haven't really put her in an outfit. So today we're going to put her in an outfit, and also I'm going to try on these sandals that I got in that last Old Navy haul. I think by looking at them, she could fit these. They are a 0 to 3 month size sandal. So what I'm going to be putting on her is this onesie. Says Mom's Bestie. And it's from one of those companies. I don't remember which one I ordered it from offline. But it's it has these little bloomers with it, mustard striped little bloomers. And they kind of supposed to come up, like, I'm thinking, high on the waist. So it's probably going to cover up the words, but that's okay. And then it's this size 70. I can't remember how these sizes run, but to me, a 70 looks like maybe a 3 to 6 months by looking at it. So I don't know if it was supposed to be a 3 months, but when you get these clothes, sometimes they end up being bigger than what you know what you're thinking and what size it actually supposed to be. And then it came with this head bow tie. So I don't like tying these. This one, it seemed like it was going to be easy to tie, but it wasn't. But I got it tied into a bow. I don't really like how the bow came out, but I'm going to put it on her head anyway. So we gonna take her out of this gown. I love her legs. So I was trying to look for an outfit to put her in where I could see her legs. So with the gown, I kept putting it up just so I could see her legs. So now I'm going to put her in the little outfit where I can actually just see her little chubby legs. I'm gonna put her in this diaper. It's another hug. Well, she's wearing a pamper size 3. She's going to get this Huggy size 3. So also before I go on, while I remember, let me say welcome back to my nursery if you are subscribed. And if you are new, welcome to my nursery. And let me say, please subscribe if you have not clicked the subscribe button yet. Please hit the subscribe button. And also click the bell so you will get notifications whenever I do new videos. And every time I change my baby's diapers, I have the scent wafer in it. I'll forget and throw the scent wafer away with the old diaper. And her scent wafer is new, so it still smells like baby powder fresh. So I can still use it. So yes, please subscribe now. Please give me a thumbs up, put a like on the video, and click the notification bell. And also, please share the videos. This channel I've had now for about 3 months. So this is still a new channel for me. I was on my old channel for like over about 7 years on my old channel. So then I decided to start all over on this new channel. So what I would like to do when I get this new channel to like 2,000 subscribers, because I'm getting close to that point, I would like to do a giveaway on this new channel. So please share the video so we can get to that 2,000 subscribers a little faster. And I'm going to do a giveaway, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be giving away just yet. But I will share that once we get closer to the giveaway time, once we reach the 2,000 subscribers. So hopefully this baby can fit this onesie. It's funny, the onesie looks small and the little bloomers look so big. And I weighted her so nicely now. Like, she feels so good when I pick her up. Because I made her, like, extra, like, heavy. Like, I like my babies to be heavy. So I definitely added a little more weighting to her. Because she mostly had a lot of her weighting down in her tushy area was good. But she didn't have any up here. So I added another weighting little pouch up here, and I took out some of the fluff, and then I also added weighting in her head. So now you see how her head drops back just a little bit, not too much, but her head is more mobile now. So when you pick her up, it feels to me more realistic when their head just moves just a little bit. Because I don't think she's like too old with her head would still kind of where you would need to support it. Whereas if she was an older baby, then you wouldn't want their head dropping back too much because they're older. But these babies look to me to be like between the age of 4 to 6 months, depending on what size your babies are. At this size, my babies might have been 3 months. They were kind of big, my babies. So for me, this baby would still be like a young, still newborn, but maybe a little on the larger side of a newborn, like a 3-month-old. Some people's babies might be this size and they're 6 months old. But for me, my babies was like 3 months and they were this size. So you still would need to kind of support their head a little bit. So that's pretty much how I weighted her and her brother, Grayson, which I'm going to try to change him too in this video. This does not have like any indication of front or back, so I guess it doesn't matter. So yeah, so I wanted to come and change these two today. Before I go out, before I get busy doing anything else, I wanted to try to pop back on today and do another video. Also in this video, I just wanted to touch on a little bit of a subject as far as my own nursery goes. But it could apply to other people's collectors' nurseries as well, or how they collect, or how our nurseries are forever changing. Like our collection, 1 minute we're like chasing down certain babies. We get the baby and then all of a sudden we sell the baby before we even have it. A good 3 months, or say 6 months. For most people, it might be 3 months is pushing it. They don't keep the baby past that point. Okay, so these bloomers fit, but like I said, they supposed to be kind of high-waisted, and they definitely are. They pretty much cover up half the words on the onesie, but that's okay. But it fits her. I can still see her little legs a little bit. And her and Grayson, I usually keep them in the Mamaroos in the nursery, the swings. So I like to kind of have them in something where I can see their little chubby legs. And Grayson, if you don't know who I'm referring to, is her twin brother. He is the Gaby Gail asleep, which I will bring him over here in a minute. Normally when I change 2 babies at once, I'll have both of them in the crib together. But today I decided to change them one at a time on the boppy, because it's easier for me when they're kind of up on this boppy. So I don't have to bend over the crib as much. It kind of helps out with my back. So I decided to do one baby at a time and put them up on this boppy. So she fits the cute little sandals. They fit her perfectly. They're like made for her little foot. And I love the Gaby Gail in sandals, the girls. And you know what? Okay, Grayson is going to wear something different. So he doesn't need sandals, because I was going to say I didn't take any shoes out for him. But I forgot. He's not really wearing an outfit where he needs shoes. He's going to get socks. I should have took him out of outfit too, but I didn't. So what I'm spraying on her hair is this little Johnson's Detangler. And when I spray it on my vinyl reborns hair, I don't worry as much like about spraying it directly in the hair. As I've said before with my silicone babies, though, I don't just spray over their hair like this. I would more spray the brush and then brush the silicone baby's hair. But with my vinyl reborns, if I'm confident that they're painted well, the paint is cured and sealed and all of that well, I don't mind spraying it on them. I can wipe their faces with the tissue afterwards, a little damp tissue. Definitely when I paint my own vinyl reborns, I make sure that their paint is cured, sealed, everything properly. So it doesn't really do anything to their paint if a little spray mist gets on it. I just take a little damp tissue with water and just wipe it off afterwards. And this baby, I've definitely already wiped her face because I've sprayed her hair already. Then when I first showed her, I had dripped milk on her because I forgot I had not sealed this bottle and I didn't have the plastic wrap over the top of it. So a little milk dripped on her. So then I had to wipe her like around her mouth with water and her neck. And she's definitely painted well. Her paint, nothing comes off so far when I've wiped her with a little water on a tissue. She's fine. So this hair, I love her hair. It is human hair. If you can see it up close. It's rooted really nicely. It's so pretty. All you have to do is spray it a little bit. I love the curl to it. She is my first baby so far that I've had that has the human hair, and I just love her hair. It's really pretty, and it looks real. Like it looks slightly different from the mole hair. It really looks like hair. And you just spray that little conditioner on there, and it gets that nice little sheen, like the sheen to it. I really love it, and it's nice and soft. So really, her hair, the way it is, I don't even like bows on her hair. I love to see her hair, but we gonna put this big old bow on there since it go with her outfit, and I'll take a picture of her with her bow. I don't know how I tied this bow, but this one didn't want to cooperate with me. But it's on her head. It's all right. It's hanging in there. Okay, so that is little Naya Grace for you guys this Saturday. I have to get some pictures of her, definitely. And I still need to make her some more pacifiers, because this is the one she came with, and it fits her good, but I want to make her some more, and I haven't done that yet. But that is her with her passy, which I don't leave it on. I love her pretty lips. But that's her today, guys. That's her little sandals up close. So now we're going to get her brother. I'll be right back. I will be right back. I gotta get him out of the mama room. Okay. Here's my little man. Now I have him heavy weighted too. Grayson is Gaby Gail asleep, as I said. Look at that head. See him, I need to actually put a little more stuffing because his head flops and I have it heavy, but it's a little bit too much of a flop. I got Naya's good. So I'm going to go back, and I love how it flopped though. Look how it landed to the side like that. I love that. But I'm probably going to add a little bit more fluff up here because he's a little over floppy now. But this is Grayson Gail. I gave him the middle name Gail. And he is Gabby Gail Asleep by Claire Taylor Dolls. And he is painted, and his little mohawk at the moment that he has is rooted. He's all painted and rooted by me. So, and I finished him just a few weeks before I got Naya. So it's funny. These are my two newest babies, and they're both Gabby Gales, Asleep and Awake. And it's what I wanted in my nursery together for quite a while. And I finally got both of my Gabby Gales finally together. And this is actually the first time that I've had the Gabby Gale Asleep and Awake together. Before I only had the Asleep one. I've had the Asleep Gabby Gale like two times, I'm thinking already, because I had Jada, my girl. I had painted and rooted her also. And then I had another Gabby Gale Asleep girl. Her name was Margot. And she was a darker skin tone asleep girl with also the curly afro. And I rooted Margot, matter of fact. I love the girls with the curly afro. So it's funny, Naya also has the curly afro now, my Gabby Gale Awake girl. And Naya is my second Gabby Gale Awake girl, because I had one a few years ago. My first Gabby Gale Awake was a girl, and she was also darker skinned with also a curly afro. So yeah, I love the Gabby Gales. I seem to get them, and then I let them go, and then I want them back. That type of thing. So this time I'm trying to hold on to Grayson here and my Naya that I just changed, the Gabby Gale Awake. I'm trying to hold on to these two. And I've also had the Gabby Gale Asleep Silicone, partial silicone last year, boy. And he was all done by Claire Taylor, and I just loved him, but I didn't keep him because then I was chasing down this other baby. I think it was my Willow Asleep boy, silicone full body. So I let go of the Gabby Gale silicone partial, and I love that baby. His name was Grayson also. So this is Grayson 2.0. I actually painted this baby as a replica, tried to get him similar to the first Gabby Gale boy I had asleep, which was the silicone one, because I really missed him after he was gone. So I definitely wanted to paint, my own version of the Gabby Gale Asleep and make it a boy, name it Grayson all over again. Just to have a little replica from my first Grayson Gabby Gale boy asleep, the silicone one. Okay, so he is getting this onesie, which I had also put on the silicone Gabby Gale I had last year, the first Grayson. So I wanted to put it on this baby too and take his pictures with it. So that's what I'm doing today. It says cutest baby in the world. And it's like a teal color. It looks light blue, but it's not, because when you look at this pacifier, it's light blue. So the onesie must be teal colored. It's not light blue. So he's going to wear this. I wanted to take him a picture in it, just with these little socks on. And they are the little knee socks. They're white with the little pom-poms on it. And that's what he's going to wear. That's why I didn't take sandals out for him, because he's getting socks. So my topic, I didn't really get to talk about what I was talking about, and I don't know where I left off at. I hate when I do that because I be talking and jumping all over the place. But I think I was talking about like how our collections are constantly changing in the hobby. One minute we want this, the next minute we get it, we don't want that. And it is not all the time that you don't like the baby, because some people think, oh, you let go of the baby, you didn't like it. No, a lot of times I let go of the baby because I'm probably chasing down something else, and you need money to put towards the whatever else you trying, another doll you trying to go after. Or sometimes for me, it might not even be another doll I want. It could just be I'm doing something in the nursery and I'm also spending money. There he is. As I'm doing stuff in the nursery, and I might just decide, okay, I'm going to sell some of my dolls because now I'm just doing a little bit too much and I need to put some money back type of thing. I'm going to see if I could put her on this pillow with him. That's how he look with his pacifier, but it does not match his shirt. I'll be right back again. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place in this video, but at least I did dress both of them. See if I can fit her with her brother. Yeah, y'all can fit together. So, yeah, in my case, sometimes I'm just trying to do this and do that and buying dolls, and then I turn around, I'm buying a lot of clothes. As I said, lately I've been doing a lot of clothing hauls. So, as you guys noticed, and you may have not noticed, but I did talk about it a little bit, is that a lot of the babies I had, I no longer have. So I just wanted to touch on that because some people might be wondering, why did I get rid of my babies? Like, what happened? So nothing happened. I just decided some of them I was going to let them go because I wanted to do some other things in my nursery, like just buying little nursery furniture and buying accessories for the babies, like pacifiers and all of this and that, doing clothing hauls. It's like everything you do, of course, it costs money. So I sometimes will just evaluate my nursery, how many dolls I have, how much I have invested in my nursery and in my dolls, and I might just all of a sudden decide, okay, I'm doing too much. I need to downsize. I need to put some money back in the bank. I need to let go of some of my babies. And basically that's what I did. And that just happens every now and then. I will do that. I kind of just assess what I have, in my nursery, and I might just feel like, okay, I have too much I'm spending out. I need to put something back type of thing. Also, sometimes I want other dolls. So then I will go and try to sell a doll to go after another doll. And in this case, that was kind of the case. What I did was, let's see, which dolls left? Jonay left, which was Zen Asleep, the partial silicone girl, and I had just got her. She was so beautiful, is so beautiful, so I didn't let her go because I didn't love her. I did. But when I got her, I kind of knew when I got her that I shouldn't. You know how you do that? You see a baby and you react and you want it and you go buy it, but you really know that you wasn't supposed to be buying another baby at that time. You knew it, but you just went ahead and bought that baby anyway, type of thing. And then after I got her, I loved her. But then when I was like doing an assessment of what I have invested in my nursery, and then, like I said, shopping and buying, I just decided I was going to let her go. Because I actually wasn't planning on buying another baby at that time anyway. So, yeah. So, Jonay left. My Lulu by Joanna Kazmerzak left, Vinyl Reborn, that I had painted. I decided to let her go. Also, I had my Janica silicone, full body silicone baby boy, one of a kind Janica. He also left. He was the last baby to leave, I believe. Been about 3 weeks ago now. So he's gone. And he was a baby that I actually had to try and thought I was going to just keep like a forever baby, but then I changed my mind. Again, the amount of money I had, invested, I decided to let him go. And I just do this sometimes. And it's nothing to do with if I like the baby or not. I like all of them. Pretty much, I have hardly sold a baby because I didn't like it. That's usually not the case in my situation. It's usually because, like I said, I'm buying this, buying that, or I see another baby I want to buy, and I just decide to go ahead and sell a baby or two or three, however many, depending on how much the new baby might cost. Or I'm trying to do stuff in my nursery or somewhere in the house. So I'm like, okay, I'll just sell a doll or two or three, and to bring money back in to kind of reuse that money for something else, or to put money, some of it back in my bank account, because I probably shouldn't have spent it at the time anyway. Those spontaneous just purchases that we do on a whim, and then after you think about it, you be like, oh Lord, I shouldn't have done this. So basically that's what it was. So nothing's wrong, nothing's going on. It's just me kind of just assessing my nursery and assessing what I have spent, and just kind of doing some other things and spending. I decided to let go of some of my dolls. Also, I have other vinyl reborns I'm painting at the moment, so I'm going to be adding some back in. And as I've said, I don't like too many dolls in my collection at once, so sometimes I'll kind of just downsize a little bit. So that was also something I decided. So I let go of Jonay, which was in Awake. Lulu by Joanna Kazmazak. Chase by Bonnie Brown, another baby I had planned on keeping, but I decided to let him go as well. Who else? Twin A by Bonnie Brown, which I had painted. Chase I had painted, and Lulu. All three of those babies were vinyl reborns that I had painted and had planned on keeping, but then all of a sudden I decided to sell them. So those three left, and like I said, Janica, one of a kind Janica, full body silicone left. So those were the four that left that were actually my personal babies. And they all left within the past 6 weeks, I'm thinking. So that was a lot of babies I let go of all of a sudden. Hadn't really planned it, but I just did it. So, and then one I had actually painted to sell, Realborn Jenny, she also had left. So I let go like 5 babies in the past 6 weeks or so. So I just wanted to address it, just to say, that's how this hobby is for some of us collectors. We tend to bring in babies, and then sometimes we just all of a sudden start letting go babies. And basically that's where I'm at. So right now I have these two as my only 2 vinyl reborns in my collection, and I love these 2. And these are 2 that I actually wanted. And then I have my 5 silicone babies, 4 full bodies and 1 partial silicone. And I'm loving those 5 that I have. I don't have any plans of letting go of any more of my silicone babies. But again, like I said in my last video, you just never know when all of a sudden a collector is going to decide to sell. And that's how I am. I could say, oh, it's a forever baby, I'm not selling it. I've done that before. And then the next thing you know, I decide to sell it. So basically that's how I collect. It's just very spontaneous sometimes. But I am also expecting another full body silicone baby to come home. So that's how it goes. So like I said, I'm also painting more vinyl reborns that I'm going to plan to keep for a little while. So right now I'm at 7. I like it. It's not too many babies. I can interact with all of them, change all of them regular. I love that. But I know eventually my collection is going to increase again, so it just pretty much for me, it's up and it's down as far as how many I have in my nursery. It changes pretty regularly. It might stay for a couple of months and then all of a sudden it just changed. And basically that's what's happened in the past month. My number just changed. So right now I'm at 7, but I do love these 7 that I have. So anyway, that is all for now. I will definitely share the new baby once it comes home. And the new silicone baby I'm expecting, I didn't actually sell the others to get this one. It just kind of fell like that. This one I'm actually making payments on, haven't bought it home yet. I'm not in a rush to bring the baby home. And I'll go more into that in another video, but I will share that baby once it gets here. But I'm definitely looking forward to the baby that's coming. And that's another thing. Sometimes I also like to change up how, like, what babies I have without adding in so many together. I'll let some of them go, and then I have others I want to bring in. And that way it kind of keeps my number where it's not too many babies at once. So basically I let 2 silicone babies go, and now I'm expecting a new one. It just kind of fell like that. And when I let the others go, I actually didn't even know I was going to be getting this new silicone baby. It just happened maybe 2 weeks ago at this point. So I'm making payments on that baby. I'm going slow with it. I'm not dumping in a whole pile of money at once right now. Like I said, I needed to slow down with my spending, put some money back in the bank. So I'm going to eventually bring this baby home whenever I see that it's feasible and I want to bring them home, then I will. And I will definitely share with you guys. And it's one that I really wanted. So that's all for now, guys. Have a nice rest of your weekend, and we will see you in the next video. So thanks for watching. Stay safe.